Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Eli, probably better known as MegNerd2NT here on the internet. And yeah, I was supposed to make a video like fucking ages ago, but I mean, I really just couldn't find motivation to make one. The video I was gonna make was a review of Mastodon's EP, but I figured it, because I just procrastinated so much from making it, there's no point really making it because it was just gonna be incredibly outdated. Because who the fuck wants to hear a review about an EP that came out forever ago? This is 2017. We need that updated and current information, boys and girls. So I decided to talk about something relevant nowadays, and that is the 33rd compilation from Monstercat Uncaged, Volume 3. Yeah, it's gonna talk about my top 5 because you know. Your boy ain't got much time. I got shit to do, places to be. Not really. My parents fucking hate me. Yeah. So I'm just gonna pop right into it. Coming in at number 5, we have "Sight of Your Soul" by Dirtyphonics and Sullivan King. Sullivan King has definitely been one of my favorite artists over the past few years, creating like some of my favorite dubstep songs of all time. Like his remix of "With You," his VIP of "Pure Evil," and the original "Pure Evil" as well was pretty awesome. So you must imagine my surprise when I learned that he had an entire EP with Dirtyphonics, another one of my favorite artists who's definitely been growing on me a lot lately. I originally didn't really listen to much of their music. I just enjoyed their collab with Frontcase Neckbreaker, which is a phenomenal song. I highly recommend each and every single one of you check it out, unless you're Corbin. Fuck you, Corbin. Eat my nuts. But anyways, their collaboration, Vantablack, which originally came out before anybody knew that there was going to be an entire EP, before anyone knew that this was going to be a thing that it happened more than once. When just Vantablack happened, I was already just on the edge of my seat. I was basically just coming up a snowstorm. It was so good. I love Vantablack, and spoiler alert, you might see it later on the list, but my surprise when I learned that there was an entire Vantablack EP was just immeasurable. I was so excited to listen to all the songs, and well, basically, it was an incredible letdown for me. I really didn't like any of the songs. One of the songs I really enjoyed was "Sight of Your Soul," as evidented as being number 5 on my list. Yeah, I really like Sullivan King and Dirtyphonics music for their very hard, very aggressive brand of dubstep. And the fact that they were able to create something as emotional and as amazing as this was really surprising. It really shows off the array of talents that they have. "Sight of Your Soul" also hits a pretty personal note for me. As like growing up when I was a kid, my dad was always playing rock music and such. So I really feel like it was a part of my childhood. It was a part of like me growing up. And eventually, as I grew older, I began to drift away from it to like more electronic sounding music, to dubstep, to neuro, to ambient. But I've always still enjoyed listening to rock music whenever like my dad plays it when in the car driving somewhere. I still enjoy it immensely. And so hearing basically my entire childhood here combined with the music I listen to now is just incredible to me, honestly, because being able to listen to basically my entire like life's worth of music in one song is something just phenomenal for me. My only qualm with "Sight of Your Soul" is that the lyrical content is pretty weak. Like, I think what the lyrics is, "Insomnia keeps me up at night, I wake up on the wrong side of the bed." It's just incredibly just dumb, honestly. But other than that, the song's incredible. Its transition from full guitars to this insane melodic dubstep drop cements it as number 5 on my list. Coming in at number 4, we have Nobushi by Reach. Reach is definitely an artist that's been growing on me a lot lately. My original exposure to him was through his first release on Monstercat, Bollywood Stun Up, which originally I hated. I could not listen to it at all without wanting to literally castrate myself. But eventually I really grew around to it, and that was one of my favorite songs off the compilation song. I believe it's like 030, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. But yeah, his unique style of Moonbaton and trap really grew on me, and where this is really evident as his next release on the label, Throw Hands, is one of my favorite songs on Monstercat. Like, this song is honestly incredible. And so when I saw that he had a new song out on this compilation, I was incredibly excited. My expectations were pretty high, and I didn't think that he'd be able to keep it up. But he most certainly was able to. Nobushi is definitely one of my favorite trap songs on the label, combining cultural influences with an amazing intro. Honestly, the intro to Nobushi is so incredible. I think it may be one of the best intros on the entire fucking label. Like, it is whoo-wee, ladies and gentlemen, whoo-wee. Like, I cannot even put into words how much I love the introduction to Nobushi. And the song just keeps getting better and better and better. The first drop of Nobushi is nothing really spectacular. It's your basic trap drop. It's got the brass hits, it's got your powerful 808s, it's got your basic ass halftime beat, but that's not what makes the track so amazing. Sure, the first drop is still super fun to listen to, but it's basic as fuck. It's basicer than a fucking white girl getting Starbucks. But that's not where the song gets so amazing, in my opinion. Where the song gets incredible is the second drop of the song. Like, anybody who's ever listened to any Reach song ever knows that he likes to switch the genre of his songs from trap to Moonbaton during the last drop of the songs. And Reach most certainly does that in Nobushi. Like, switching the genre from Moonbaton to trap, switching up the tempo from halftime to full time, multiple times in a drop to make an experience that's incredibly exciting to listen to and makes a song that I just keep coming back to. And that's what makes a good song for me. A good song doesn't necessarily have to do with the production value. Well, I mean, that is what ultimately makes a good song, not technical-wise. But for me, what makes a good song is if I can keep coming back to it and I can keep enjoying it. And Nobushi most certainly does that, as I can just listen to it anytime I want, and it will sound the same as I listened to it the first time. The song is fresh, the song is amazing, and I hope to hear more like this from Reach in the future. Coming in at number 3 on my list, we have Stay by Delta Healthy. Delta Healthy, oh god. We have Stay by Delta Heavy, Dirty Audio, featuring Holly. I almost said Holly as an artist. Holly's not an artist, she's a singer. Same thing, am I right? But yeah, besides that, Stay is honestly an incredible song. Delta Heavy is an artist that we all knew was going to be out on the label at some point. They were at a Monstercat show a while back, and we all know that if an artist is at a Monstercat show, they're probably going to end up getting signed to the label. But what we didn't know is that they were going to come onto the label with an amazing collab that was going to blow all of our minds. Stay is the epitome of a banger, and it's just so incredible to listen to. From the vocals to the synths to the switch up in tempos and the drop, Stay encompasses everything I love about Delta Heavy's style, while adding in Dirty Audio's incredible sound design. Like, Dirty Audio sound design is some next level shit. Like, there's some levels to sound design. Like, you got your Excision sound design, you got your pretty innovative sound design, then you got neuro-ass level sound design. Dirty Audio ain't quite at the neuro fucking level sound design, but I'd say he's still probably above most other producers in the trap genre right now. Couple that with Delta Heavy's experience in dubstep and drum and bass, and you have an incredible song that is most certainly going to go down as one of the best drum step songs in Monstercat history. Coming in at number 2 on my list, we have Vantablack by Sullivan King and Dirtyphonics. Well, like I said earlier, Vantablack was going to be somewhere on the list, but it wasn't quite number 1. But number 2 is close enough. And if my number 1 wasn't on the album, this would most certainly be number 1 for me. This song is honestly incredible. Heavy-ass dubstep mixed with metal is definitely one of my favorite genres right now. And I cannot think of an artist that does it better than Sullivan King right now. Well, maybe phase 1, but like, his rhythm phase right now is pretty shit. But anyways, Vantablack is most certainly what the pre-drop in this song says, or not pre-drop, drop vocal in this song says, try not to headbang. It's impossible to not headbang to this song. This song, remember when I said that Stay was the epitome of a banger? Well, Stay has fucking nothing on Vantablack. Both Dirtyphonics and Sullivan King definitely bring their all when it comes to this song. There is not a second where I'm not just completely filled with energy, where I'm not just resisting the urge to fucking go full seizure dancing in the middle of my goddamn English class. Shouts to Mr. McGarry. But anyways, Vantablack is an insane song. Sullivan King and Dirtyphonics are both names that are gonna get incredibly big in dubstep. Mark my words, Vantablack's insane, everything's insane. Shoutouts to Mr. McGarry. That's it for this one. I'm fucking done with this one. Coming in at number 1, numero uno. How the fuck you say one in Chinese? We got to Be by Topi. Topi, for those of you who don't know, is probably my favorite artist of all time. I basically love every single one of his songs, except for a few exceptions. There's like 1 or 2 songs of this I can't really get into. That's because they're random, I swear. I'm not a fucking naysayer. Don't hurt me, Topi. I love you. Have my children. Yeah, so Topi doing drum and bass was something I always envisioned would be amazing. And when he did it, it was incredible. It just blew me away. Everything from the intro, which has pretty quality ambience, to the insane sound design in the drop, which I feel definitely rivals like big neuro producers like Noisia in terms of like drum and bass sound design. There's basically no front that Got To Be does not like blow me away on. I may be just sucking Topi's dick at this point, but I definitely agree with Getter when he said that Topi is the god of EDM. I think that Topi is definitely going to be huge in the future, and this is just more proof that he will most certainly be incredibly big. The man is so talented, he can do anything, and I cannot wait to see what more stuff he puts out. Some final thoughts on this album. There was a great number of other songs on this album that I really liked. Decoy World is one of them that I really enjoyed. Also, New Dawn by Bad Computer. That one was also pretty good. It's definitely been growing on me a lot, honestly. I've been really getting into progressive house lately. Been enjoying Feed Me a lot. Been enjoying, I guess, New Dawn a lot. And it's definitely a pretty chill song to listen to. Very enjoyable. I wish I could have had it in my top 5, but I started making the list before I really got onto it. And maybe it would have knocked down, what's it called, The Side of Your Soul. But maybe not, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But the song's still pretty good. Another song that was incredible, I thought, was the 7 Lines and Kill the Noise collab, Cold Hearted, which, oh my god, just, oof, Kill the Noise. Oh man, he's good. Yeah, I think that this album, in terms of quality, was very high, and ranking it, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10, because the quality of all the artists, well, there's so many big names on this album, it's quite literally too big to fail. At the end of the day, these are just my opinions. Who the fuck cares about them? Clearly not you, because you're watching the video. Psh, what a loser, am I right? But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section above, not below. Fuck that. Fuck the below comment section. That's some normie shit, honestly. Yeah, and if you want to see what my entire ranking is for the album, you can check it out in the description. And thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.